Journeys, the series where Ash is driven to fight the World Championship because of his goal to beat Leon. But what if Lance won? Yo, what's up everyone? Treyman1 here and welcome back to another Pokemon Journeys anime prediction video, guys. So as we know, Pokemon Journeys, this series is about Ash facing the World Championship to reach Leon, the undefeated champion, and basically take his title. But, I've been thinking lately, a lot of the moments in the series is Ash just so focused on wanting to reach Leon, beat Leon, being inspired by Leon. So what would have happened if Lance had won? This is going to be a hypothetical video of how Journeys may have played out differently if Lance won the World Championship instead of Leon. So let's go and get right into this. As we know, after witnessing Lance and Leon fighting the World Championships and Leon defeating Lance, who Ash knew as a very powerful trainer, that inspired him even further to want to take on the Pokemon World Championships to try and defeat Leon, especially after their eventful encounter. Now, things would be pretty different if Lance had won. Lance is a character that Ash already knows, and he knows he is a very powerful trainer. For one, the question is, would Ash even still want to participate in the World Championship? Some believe that Ash would actually go and redo the Kanto League this way to try and battle his way up to Lance, but I don't really think that's going to be the case, and here's why. Yes, Ash will probably still take on the gyms again and to prepare for this battle, but one of the main differences is Ash would probably want to fight Lance at his highest for the World Championship Masterclass battle instead of just fighting him to be the champion of Kanto. He already won the championship in Alola. I think he would definitely still go for the World Championships, but there will be a lot of differences. I feel like the first World Championship battle with Pisces would play out the same, but the difference here is that after battling Pisces, Ash realizes, man, I actually didn't really win a lot of those gym battles before. So I feel like as he goes through the World Championships, he would go to these gyms that he really technically didn't win against and actually go and fight them again. So yeah, he beat Misty already in Sun and Moon, so maybe he'll go back to Brock, Sabrina, Erica, all these gym leaders, take them on again, get an official win. Maybe some of these gym leaders might be in the World Championships. Like, I can imagine he comes to try and fight Sabrina, but Sabrina's in a higher class, so he's like, okay, I gotta work my way up to you, and maybe fights another trainer along the way. Like, kind of how Pisces was there as a replacement, maybe fight Sabrina's replacement for the time being to work his way up to these higher ranks. I also want to bring up a theory video that I made not too long ago about Ash learning a new strategy from Lance in the World Championships. Basically, Ash learned the whole Dragon Dance, taking a hit to boost the Pokemon's power and moves, and used that to his advantage to advance to the Super Class in the Krina fight. Just imagine here, through these gym rematches that he goes to, he learns new strategies from these old gym leaders and is able to use them to help himself advance in the next gym battle and possibly later on in the World Championship. Both Leon and Raihan will definitely play a different role in the series. Let's start with Leon. I think that Leon, instead of being, the goal that Ash is trying to reach up to, will serve more as a main rival in the series, where Leon just lost to Lance. Obviously, he's going to be destroyed by this. I feel like he'll still give Ash the Dynamax band and everything like that. But instead, when Ash and Leon fight, it's not a, I'm trying to win to beat you to become the world champion. It's more or less, I want to win so I can fight Lance for the world championship title. And this is where we will be seeing them meet up multiple times throughout the series, having maybe some more battles, even though Ash would not be able to stand up to Leon. And he's like, man, if I can't even beat Leon, who's second, how am I ever going to beat Lance? As for Raihan mentioned in his episode that he debuted that the only reason he entered the World Championship is to defeat Leon, as he is undefeated. He wanted to go ahead and take that title from him. But I feel like here he would enter for Lance. A line that Lance said in the series is that he actually trained at the Dragon Gym under Raihan, and that's how he got inspired for his outfit and everything like that. So considering the fact that he might have trained under Raihan or with Raihan, and he's now above Raihan, and it's the World Championship, I think that Raihan would actually want to enter to try and see, oh, you train with me or you train under me. I know all your strategies. Let's see if I can take that title from you. But in the end, he probably would still end up losing. And with Ash now knowing that Lance actually trained with Raihan, he would probably be more inspired to go to the Dragon Gym a lot more, to train with Raihan or to battle him a couple times to see how he's doing through the World Championships. Another character I want to mention is Clair. Clair is Lance's cousin. And while the anime hasn't really done much with their relationship, I feel like Journeys is definitely taking a lot more from the games, and they would go all in with Lance and Clair. As we know in Pokemon Masters that Clair has this vengeance out to defeat Lance, who is her older cousin who always beats her in battle. I feel like him becoming the world champion would inspire her to want to take on herself and become a rival to Ash throughout the series. Kind of like Bia, maybe they have a couple battles along the way. Ash fighting this new and improved Clair. He cannot beat her. Maybe Dragonite actually loses this time. You know, Dragonite's been like the killing machine in Journeys, but I just want her Dragonite to actually overtop Ash's, and Ash has to work more with his Pokemon being Dragonite and Dracovish throughout the series to work their way up. This makes the Iris fight a lot more better as well. As you know, if Ash loses to Clair early on, when he does fight Iris and actually wins, it's showing progress. He's like, okay, I beat Iris now. I'm getting better. I might be able to beat Clair, Raihan, Leon, and then Lance. And when the time comes that Ash is the hyper class and is about to get to the Masters 8, I can see him having a huge focus with the Kanto Elite Four members, Lorelei, Bruno, Agatha. For starters, these characters' Pokemon. Agatha, who does she relate to? Ash's Gengar. Ash's Gengar can have to overcome Agatha's Gengar. We can see Lorelei and Dracovish have a good showdown. Bruno, Lucario, and Surfetch. And obviously, you know, Pikachu will probably still be mainly focused with Leon, leading up to Dragonite having this big fight with Lance for the Master Class Tournament battle. Like, I think that would be pretty cool to see. Yes, a lot of the same things are going to happen. You know, the Bia rivalry stuff will still happen. Karina, a lot of the development will still be there, but I feel like the focus is already so much on Kanto and Journeys. Why not show off some more Kanto-focused battles where it's like Ash is coming back and showing how much he's grown. Yeah, we see he's grown as a trainer from the original series to now, but just seeing him come back, defeating these gym leaders, not as a gym leader, but in their world championship form, and then, you know, even the Elite Four, and then Lance himself, I feel like this is a perfect way to show off Ash's growth as a character. Now, no, even though this isn't how the story is going, I do believe that we will get to see Ash versus Lance later on in the series as, you know, Lance is in number 2. The Masters 8 is a tournament. Ash is going to have to fight through these trainers to reach Leon. So we may get to see Raihan and Lance battle Ash later down the line. One thing I also wonder is what team would Ash use against Lance? Obviously, you know, he's going through the championship with his Journeys team, but recently we're seeing old Pokemon like Infernape used, and I believe we will be seeing these other old Pokemon come back in the championships throughout the rest of the series. The Masters 8 tournament, there's a lot of trainers Ash has to face, so I don't think he's going to use the Journeys team for each and every one of these battles, especially if they're all 6v6. So it would be kind of cool if he uses a lot of his Kanto Pokemon to fight Lance. But in Journeys' scenario, if Lance is at the finals, I feel like whoever's in the finals, Ash is going to use the Journeys team against. So obviously, you know, the fight with Leon would normally probably be the Journeys team, because at least in this scenario, in the regular scenario, because that's what they're building up to. But if there was flip-flop and Ash had to fight Leon before Lance, would he use the Journeys team for Leon or Lance? That's what I do wonder. To be fair, I wouldn't mind seeing the Journeys team fight Lance in this finals because, as I mentioned, you know, they all had to go through the struggles of Agatha, Bruno, Lorelei. So it would all feel so well if they all get to face off against Lance in the end. But either way, it's cool with me. In the comment section down below, though, let me know what y'all thought of this possibility. And do you all think like the outcome would be very different? As we know, some people think Ash would just go take on the Indigo League. Others, like myself, think he would still take on the World Championships just through a lot of different ways. Thank you all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. TradeMail1. Peace out.